Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Wire Season 4, Episode 5. I'm gonna watch one episode today. That's already great, you know, like, really, with that period of the year, I'm just glad when I can film at least one reaction video for The Wire, you know, in one day, because the sun, you know, is disappearing so fast into these days that I'm just glad to be there for one episode, and in particular because I love this season 4. Like, I think that with the two first episodes, I knew already that I would love this season, and right there, you know, I'm at the middle of the season and I'm really like, oh, it's so cool, it's so great, I love it, and I'm really just like, am I gonna love it more than the season 2 or not? Because truly the season 2, you know it, the dogs, this environment, and also these characters that we met during the season 2, I loved them so much that I'm like, this season 4, for now I'm so interested, you know, by the fact that we are following that group of kids and that we are seeing them evolving, and I can already imagine the fact that we're gonna see them getting involved or not into the drug business, and for what reason. It can be truly emotional at some point, it can make me cry, make me mad at some point and all, and I love these kids for sure. They are kids, like, they are just kids, and for sure I want to protect them, to be there for them and all, and it's gonna kill me to see them getting involved into the drug business. So see, the subject, I appreciate it, and also these characters, I already love them, so really the potential for me to love a lot this season is really high. And I saw that during the previous episode when we had Michael taking care of his little brother. I was really like, oh, he's so sweet, that little brother, like, I want to protect him, I don't know anything about him, but I just want to protect him, to be there for him, and Michael, thank you so much for taking care of him. And Michael, the fact that he's training, you know, with Denix at the box, the fact that he's not getting involved that much into the drug business only for money, but after that he refused to get more involved with Buddy's business, he refused Marlo's money. I'm really like, okay, that boy, he wants really to evolve in a good way, and he has the potential for that, but he has also the potential to be involved into the drug business because he's good at it, Buddy saw it, because Marlo is keeping his eyes, you know, on him, and maybe there is, you know, something like he saw the potential of that kid, and right there the fact that that kid is not, I was gonna say, as stupid as the other ones. The other ones, they're not stupid, but not as influenceable like the other ones. Like, clearly it means that this kid is more clever than the other ones, so it's giving more, you know, to his potential. So they can see his potential for that. Maybe they saw also that he's a natural leader into this group of kids that are obeying to him, that are following him, and yes, he can get involved also because of that, because they want him. And you know, I can imagine something like, he doesn't want for now to get involved because it's not what he wants, you know, for his future and all. But maybe if something bad is happening to one of his friends, I think that Michael can be the kind of kid who is so loyal to his group that he's gonna go to defend one, or he's gonna do something, you know, in exchange of something else. Like, I can imagine that he's gonna get involved even if he doesn't want to, for one of his friends, or maybe for his brother, his little brother, something like that. It's making me mad, it's making me sad in advance, but you know, the fact that with these 4 kids, Michael was the one who doesn't want to get involved, I'm like, he's gonna be the one who is gonna get involved. Duke one, I'm just so afraid of what that one can do, like, really, let's say it like it is, I'm afraid of him coming to school with a gun. Like that's it, the fact that we saw him taking care of the girl who lost her nerves is mocked by all of his friends, by a lot of adults also, is not considered at all. I'm afraid. I'm afraid for that one. Nay, he's already involved into all of that by blood, you know, with Weebay, and he doesn't have the choice, in fact, he has to get involved. And Randy is more the kid who wants money, who wants to play the game, who is dealing stuff, you know, at his school, but he's dealing really like snacks and stuff like that, like he's not dealing drugs at his school, but he's already playing the game, he's already loving the game, no matter what. And also he was involved into it even without realizing it by transferring the message, you know, and because of that a guy was killed. So yes, this group of kids, I want to protect them, I want to really to support them, but I already know that all of them surely are gonna get involved into the drug business, and it's killing me. The only good thing, you know, with that is the fact that I'm gonna see them for the future seasons. Boy, I already had Buddy, you know, put and this kid, you know, to keep an eye on. Now I'm gonna need to keep an eye on these ones also. Like Buddy, the fact that he wanted to be independent and he was, you know, hesitating about going after Marlo's guys. I was like, no, don't do that, like, you're gonna die, for sure you're gonna die. Like, Marlo's team, Marlo's organization is functioning well, and I'm truly afraid of him and what these guys can do. When the Barksdale team, like, let's be honest, I was not afraid of them. And what really Avon and Stringer could do, could decide. Like, Stringer, he didn't want to go at war at any time, he just wanted to discuss again and again when Marlo is really old school and someone talking to him a little bad, that person is getting killed. Like, we had the proof of that during the last episode with that security guy, you know, at the market. So yes, I'm more afraid of them, and these buddies, I'm wondering when are they gonna discover all of these guys who were killed and how many of them truly were killed. Like, for me, if you're really killing someone just like that, just for that reason, 30, 40, 50 bodies, like... I'm thinking about that kind of numbers, you know? We'll see. And we are also following the campaign, the political campaign. Tommy, I'm still wondering when you're gonna use that information that through someone else gave you about the fact that Royce is doing bad stuff with his secretary. Like, at some point I think that you're gonna use it, but how? Truly? We'll see. On another hand, he didn't want to use some little things that other politicians would have never hesitated to use, so maybe he's never gonna use it? Boh, maybe. For me, he's making a good campaign. I'm not cheering for him like I want for Tommy to be the next mayor because I believe into him, into his campaign, into his promises and all. I think that like the other ones, he can do also bad stuff, and he proved us during the previous season that he's clearly not an angel and all. So I'm more interested by that campaign, and I think that it would be interesting for him to get elected because of all of the connections that he has with some of our guys, which would mean that for the next seasons we're gonna have that connection with the mayor, and maybe it's gonna get easier for our team. Like, our team for now, we have them all over the place, like with what happened, you know, with the new boss, with the fact that Lester and Kima, they want to homicide and all. I don't know when and if our guys can be reunited. And in a way, you know, for example, for McNulty, I'm not sure that I want him to come back with our guys with that team, because clearly he's doing great right now and I'm so proud of him, I'm so glad for him. I don't want that to change. We'll see. And I'm gonna see that right now. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon on which you can have these episodes earlier, you have 4 episodes of advance for The Wire now. Really, 4 episodes of advance, it means more than 2 weeks of advance. It's really a lot when you think about it. More than 2 weeks of advance. 4 episodes of advance for The Wire. Like, it means that if you're going on my Patreon right now, you're gonna have the 4 next episodes. Like, it's long videos and I'm putting only extended reaction part for my Patreon. When I mean only, it's because it's at least 10 minutes longer, so it's really a lot. But it's only extended reaction part, meaning that you just have to subscribe to the level 2. It's only €5, you know, not the level 3. You don't have to subscribe to the level 3 if you're only interested by The Wire. So €5 for the month and you have access to all of the videos that I'm gonna post during the month and all of the videos that I posted before that. And yes, it means that if you're connecting yourself right now to my Patreon for The Wire, you're gonna have 4 hours of videos that you can discover because, you know, 4 episodes of advance and really a longer time of videos and stuff like that. It can be truly appreciated if you want and if you can. Also subscribe to my Patreon. Like I said, if it's only for The Wire, the level 2, it's enough. Let's go for this episode!
Nah. Too much fuck.
Really? You're not afraid, like?
You think Chris got them though? Probably spies, man.
No.
Can't figure any other way Marlo knows so much.
Zombies are working for Marlo?
Yeah, and in that movie, they were snatching people up.
Don't care about that neither. They're not afraid of gunfights, they're not afraid of police, they're afraid of zombies.
Stan, be sure about this. On my mother's soul, it's a lock. Assigned a rookie, a broad no less, as lead detective. Pulled a good man off too, Tom. Remember, anything you need.
Ah, you're giving him the info also about Kima and the case that she has.
He's in public. They can't spin this sabotage and criminal case.
No spin on the knuckleball, you still can't.
He prefers to use that information than the one about Royce.
We figured to turn it gray. We keep ourselves out of the line of fires.
I thought that you would do that about the first information. To not have your hands dirty with it, you know.
Looking for extra bodies, no one in particular. Other than this one kid you already put out on the teletype. Yeah, you on it.
They are looking for bodies.
Don't have enough work.
They know that they should have more work.
At the end of the week, the 4 with the most stickers get a prize and are eligible for a grand drawing at the end of the month. Don't do your work.
Like they care.
Hey, Mr. P, owe me some of those stickers.
Zenobia, you have to do your work.
I want to, but I ain't got no pencil.
You should come with pencils.
I don't want no damn white pencil.
Detention for you, girl. You found the system. I'm not sure that it's gonna work, but you found one.
Yeah, I see.
Detention.
Detention. Oh, fuck you, Presbo. Fucking gimpy ass big girl motherfucker.
Out!
Get out of here.
Out!
It's a police stick out your desk and beaten. You know you fucking want to.
Nay! Do you know that is Webason?
Saying no more can be got. Any nigga can be got. But most people words a year.
I don't want you to go after Omar, but after what he did.
You saying I should let it slide? Nah. Nah, we get at him another way. Get at him without no bounties, no bullshit like that. We sit on it. We're gonna figure out a way to get that faggot. But till then, we don't say a mumbling word.
Oh, you're right, Chris. And both of you... Oh, you're clever! See, I'm really more afraid of this organization than the Barksdale one.
Half a day teaches me.
For sure.
talk to the boy. Will you? I'll talk to him. You got $4 for me? I'm short $4. What the fuck are you talking about? Got a car full of shit.
How dare you!
I know you hold it.
And you're letting him do that? I'm not defending your friend.
Don't need a phone now, son.
You're all mocking Bubbs? You want to break my heart, right? You? Hey, I'm taking it personally! Royce is shaving himself when you're already into the streets. I don't know if you have this expression into your country, but in France, I'm gonna make a break right there. In France, we have an expression which is coming, in fact, from a politician a long time ago who said that, you know, an interviewer was asking him the question, do you think about maybe presenting yourself for the next campaign, you know, to be president? And that politician responded, yes, each time that I'm shaving myself. So it became to be something, you know, in France, interviewers asking the questions to politicians, what are you thinking about each morning when you are shaving yourself? And that way, you know, this moment for me, it means that, you know, like he's thinking about his campaign and stuff like that.
And if we use it to take 4 or 5 points out of Royce's base, it helps him as much as us. Once bitten, twice shy. Look, Tony, you ain't gonna win.
You know
So the only
what
question
he
is,
wants
if
to
you
do.
want to lose with 24% of the vote or 28%. You look good for the legislature. Maybe a congressional. Michael Lee.
Mr. P, please, can I go? I ain't eat no lunch and my stomach making all these noises.
Okay. All right. Just this one time, I'll make an exception. But next time, you can expect to stay for 4 hours.
Maybe it can work, you know, they're not gonna want to be there next time.
Why are you here? Came to say sorry. I mean to get all up in your face like that.
I appreciate that, Nana. It takes courage
Yes.
to admit when you're wrong.
It's just the evil game me, and before I know it, I go off.
Well, tomorrow we'll see if we can't do better.
Can't tomorrow. It's deeping me out.
Mr. P, you know Michael can't make this his detention.
He's got 2 days to serve.
He said it
I
counts.
mean, he can't. He gotta go pick up his little brother from school.
Well, he'll just have to find somebody else to do that.
Oh, please, it's not that easy, you know.
Michael would come if he could, but wouldn't have nobody else to pick up his little brother Bud. And, you know, his mother, showing us stuff.
Give him extra work and stuff like that.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm gonna own my own store.
That's smart. You're
What
gonna
kind
do
of
all
store?
that math?
You left him in there.
And don't worry, Mr. P, we got you. And don't that. Oh, yeah.
He knows.
Crazy with cars. You know?
Yes, how to open the car.
Yo, he locked his keys in there.
You're good at it.
Still need to work on corners, huh? I'm just asking because you don't need to be doing what you're doing.
I need to learn some shit on my own.
I'm trying to help you, Sherrod.
Is.
But you're making it so I can't.
I didn't even know the man who beat on you, Bubbs.
And what?
In the corner.
Yeah, but when shit starts, there's nothing to be done, right? What would I have done to start wailing on you? This ain't got nothing, see? They're gonna use you up, Sherrod. You're welcome to stay at night, but you ain't in school tomorrow morning. This partnership needs to be done.
It's a good deal. It's a fair one and you're so nice, but...
Recent allegations that high-ranking police officials intervened to have a veteran police detective removed from the controversial case.
Hey, turn it up.
The great.
Yes, Kira they're talking about you.
That'd be me. That'd be you.
What the fuck have to do that?
It's not about you, girl.
Hearing good things about you. So you straight up, take care of your people. Not making no handouts.
What did I say? He's potential, you know?
But we always in the market for a good soldier.
No.
You see what we like, we take care of the situation. Take him in, school, make him family.
Look, man, I already got the family. My mom's and my little brother.
Yeah, heard that. But think on it.
No.
You'll be around, you need something.
And right there, you took their money. No! But I know that at the end, you know, he's gonna go with them. For me, it's gonna be because he wants to defend someone. If he's going with Marlo, does it mean that he's gonna be against his friends?
You put a report or two on that straw. It's a transfer of people off a case.
Maybe that was too obvious.
You specifically wanted me to not leave. Mr. Mayor, that will be all. Commissioner. I need a word or two with your deputy, Urban.
To take your place!
I tried to warn him. I mean, if it leaked out a homicide about the dead witness, why wouldn't it leak that we bumped a detective? Why didn't you come to us beforehand? I'm a loyal subordinate, Mr. Mayor.
And you know that he values loyalty.
You're not bothered by the pressure, deputy? Not in the least.
You planning that?
Why you always be back here?
Quiet.
Huh?
See what comes.
Yes.
Swamp the weather and shit.
Don't like speaking no rumors.
It's clever for the warriors.
So you know, I'm gonna stop that for you. I just need a couple of days more.
No, you can keep my money for now. Omar gonna come in the store, stick it up, rob you. You gonna call the police, make a report.
You want for the police to be after Omar?
Let me bail on robbery.
If you have a problem, like you can't make it to detention, you need to tell me. That's your responsibility. You can go back to the cafeteria. Or hang up here.
Okay, that's a compromise.